Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, folks around the world. Welcome to another episode of Hangin at Inti HQ, live at Inti Creates headquarters in beautiful Chiba, Japan. I am your host, Inti Creates producer and localization director, Matt Papa, and to my right is this man who's dressed much nicer than I, who goes by the name of
Andrew Singleton, localizer here at Inti Creates. Well,
how you doing, fancy boy?
Oh, just having a good one.
Good.
Having a real one. We're all having a good one out here, I think. I think we're just crossed one finish line and heading to the next one, I'm sure.
Yeah, like, as such is the life of game dev.
Yep.
I mean, you know, you celebrate the release of something for a hot minute, and then you just set your sights forward right to the next thing. It's never ending. It's
pretty much.
It's the circle of game dev. It's, you know, that's how it works.
Yeah.
But I would
things are going well.
Yes,
so
yeah, ideally.
We're very happy that it's that way, for sure.
Yes, absolutely, and yeah, we're always happy to see your lovely usernames in the chat. Again, good day to you all. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us once again. You know, things have, you know, like Andrew said, things have been, you know, one thing ends, go to the next.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we just had a big release. What? Not even 2 weeks ago, just about 2 weeks ago.
Yep. And
we got more stuff coming up just at the end of this week. A whole bunch of stuff we can't even talk to these fine people about. Like, oh my God, it's just so much. But
oh yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll dial it back for a second. Let's just kind of, you know, how have you been, man? Because, you know, we just had like a sort of long weekend, but not really.
Yeah,
I made it a long weekend because I cheated a little bit and took a day off, but. Yeah, we had this Tuesday this week for us was a national holiday, so it's kind of like some of us took off Monday just to kind of string the whole thing together, which I did. But how did you take advantage of your weekend plus?
Oh well,
or just you know, in general?
Was just marathon and anime pretty much.
Yeah.
We decided to get into Attack on Titan like 8 years. After the fact, well, it's actually ending this year, so.
Honestly, sometimes that's good though. Then you don't have to wait around for anything.
Yeah,
you can just go full on in, and not have to, you know, sit waiting with bated breath for the next. You know.
Absolutely.
Been having a fun ride with that one.
Yeah, definitely. It's been interesting. You know, it's like, I don't know. It's very well made. You know, just top to bottom, well written and well. The anime especially, just super good looking. So that's
awesome.
A treat.
You know, I've heard a lot of stuff about it. I've never seen it myself yet, but you know, I love my slice of life.
But as far from that as you could get.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I love my slice of life shows. Like I've been watching like the season, like pretty much the only two shows I'm watching are season 2 of Yuru Camp, or Laid Back Camp, whatever you want to call it, and season 3 of No No Biori.
Ooh, very nice.
I'm watching those on the weekly.
Yes.
I absolutely love both of those.
I need to catch up with both of those.
No, God, you just so cannot go wrong. It's just, oh my God, just pure delight. Just 30 minutes of pure delight every week. It's wonderful. Oh yeah, I took off Monday and strung together the weekend and took my first like legitimate road trip. Since I got my license in my car here in Japan.
That's awesome.
Went down to, I don't know how much Japanese geography you guys know out there, but we drove down to the Izu Peninsula, which is in Shizuoka Prefecture, which is like a couple of prefectures away from this area. Yeah. You know, about like a couple-hour drive, nothing too crazy. The Izu Peninsula is just absolutely gorgeous landscape that just filled with like mountains for days. And just absolutely gorgeous like coastal areas, and you know, we just took in a lot of nature and just had some amazing like. If y'all like Initial D, if you're Initial D fans out there, follow the speed limit, but you can live out. You can live out. Yeah. You can just the toge, the mountain pass roads are just everywhere, everywhere, up and down, winding all. It's it's like. You feel like you're in a theme park sometimes, which is how much you're like just. Yeah. Oh, it's great. Just like, I literally felt like I was playing Mario Kart sometimes. Like that's how like windy and just doing these full. Oh yeah, no, it's
pretty
great.
Narrow.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like there were some like when you get it like into like the higher altitudes, like the higher parts, like the less traveled areas. They're just like, which again you'll see this in Initial D. They're just like a ditch
Yeah.
on the left side of the road, and you really just do not have much room. So
Unless you want to drift.
yeah, like, you know, keep your inner drift king. you know, find the balance.
Yeah.
And don't wreck yourself or your car. Always obey the speed limit. Always obey the speed limit. Which unfortunately Japan are often on the lower end, sadly.
Yeah,
Japan speed limit's like, the highway is like 80 kilometers an hour, which is like 50 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Which, as an American, you're like, what? Like, the highway is 50 miles per hour? That's crazy.
Much.
But yeah, we had an absolutely wonderful time. Got to do some more Love Live touring. You know, because that's where Love Live Sunshine takes place in that whole area too. So I got to go to some of the hot spots in the car, and it was just an absolutely wonderful time.
Very cool.
So if you ever get to come back to Japan and you have a license, get yourself like the international driving permit, rent a car, and just go somewhere. Like Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, they're all really great, but sometimes just go somewhere cool. It's awesome. It's awesome. But you know what else is awesome? Video games. Especially ones developed by Inti Creates.
I knew that. I knew that one. That is true. Very true.
Speaking of video games, ones that we just released together with our friends over at P-Cube, leads me to topic number 1, and that, of course, ladies and gentlemen, is the release of Galgan Returns.
Finally, the day came.
It is. Galgan Returns is out in the ether, and of course,
it's out there.
Yes, on the Nintendo Switch, on the Steam. And get it now. Live your best Galgan life. The fans are speaking. I'm so happy to see how much people are enjoying the game. And for those of you who have not picked up the game yet and want to live your ultimate Galgan best life, look no further. Right here. Right here. Right here.
Specifically right over there.
Right there. You know, whatever. The Galgan Birthday Suit Edition. It is still available from the good folks over at Rice Digital. You pick up this wonderful collection of goodies. It's a UK-based website. I always feel the need to say this because people get tripped up sometimes, myself included. It's a UK-based website, but the editions for both, Europe, PEGI rating, and North America, ESRB, are there, so you can get whatever region is applicable. It's not just UK only; it's for everybody. So you can throw down on that. Get that Birthday Suit Edition delivered to your doorstep, and your plane of existence will be
you get that
elevated.
All that good stuff. All that good stuff.
Now, obviously, there's a lot of quality content in here, but the one that obviously catches everyone's eye, of course, are the legendary, the safety goggles.
Safety goggles.
Now, you may be wondering, Matt, Andrew, what the hell, guys? Like, how do we use safety goggles? Like, to me, these aren't your everyday OSHA certified safety goggles, right? I mean,
I don't suppose so.
No, I mean,
they do
I wouldn't.
out of the ordinary.
I don't know if I'd take the Galgan Return safety glasses or goggles to, like, working with like hydrochloric acid in the lab. Maybe not the best idea. I mean, you do you, but you didn't hear it from me. But thankfully for you who are not sure, our good friends at P-Cube put together an absolutely legendary video explaining to you exactly how these safety goggles work. So let's roll that clip because this is an absolute delight. Absolute delight. Trust me.
This is a public safety announcement brought to you in association with Galgan Returns. While engaging in the televideo entertainment phenomenon known as Galgan, players may experience some turbulence. These could manifest themselves as the following. Exhibit 1. Your partner returns home to find you in deep Doki-Doki. Exhibit 2. Your contemporaries display heightened anxiety at its exquisite lewdness. Exhibit 3. Your parents continue to be disappointed in your life choices. In the likely event that such a social emergency occurs, do not panic. Please refer to the following guidelines. Step 1. Remove your safety goggles from their protective packaging. Step 2. Calmly approach the subject, taking care not to cause any further stress to their delicate sensibilities. Step 3. Carefully slide the Galgan Returns safety goggles gently over the target's head. Step 4. Fasten lightly to ensure optimum comfort. Step 5. Gently pat their hand and make reassuring and calming noises. You are now clear to further enjoy your Galgan Returns experience safely. Thank you for watching this public service announcement. Please remember to enjoy Galgan Returns responsibly.
It never ceases to bring a smile to my face.
It's all clear.
Now, isn't it so much clearer now? Aren't you glad that you're armed with the knowledge
It's important.
how to protect yourself and those around you? Make sure you are safe. Safety first.
Safety first.
Safety
Absolutely.
first, ladies and gentlemen. That's the message we preach.
You got the safety goggles. You got the panic button.
Yes.
You got to be prepared for any situation.
And with the Galgan Returns Birthday Suit Edition, you are ready. Your body is ready.
Always thinking about your safety.
And your reputation, too, maybe, is ready to be protected. So, don't say we never looked out for you in your best interest. Moving right along, of course, is topic number 3. Coming up, we got some, I'm very excited for this. Coming up in March, get that graphic on the screen. Coming up in March is a very fun celebration of gaming that we are happy to be a part of once again.
Super exciting.
New Game Plus Expo is back for a
awesome.
second go. Now, the first New Game Plus Expo was back last year in July, which is actually where we revealed Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2 for the very first time. And got to showcase some of that there. And we had an absolutely wonderful time. The staff over at NGPX has been absolutely fabulous. And they're putting on another one. March 4th, 2021. That's next week.
Whoa.
Next week. Yeah, I know, right? It is
Whoa.
next week, March 4th. Mark your calendars because we are going to be back at NGPX Part 2, Electric Boogaloo, and we've got some, what's the adjective you would use to describe the goodness that we have in store for these folks?
Monstrously exciting?
Monstrously? I like it.
Monstrous.
I
just
dig
incredibly,
it. I dig
deeply, profoundly exciting.
I love your ability to say that with a straight face. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Beyond monstrously exciting.
March 4th, 2021, NGPX. Do not miss it, y'all. I'm telling you, this is not even just us. There's a whole bunch of amazing developers who've got loads of good stuff, I'm sure. I don't know where it is. I'm sure it's going to be awesome if it's going to be part of NGPX.
They don't give us all the secrets.
So, yeah, no, they do not. I don't know what all the rest of them are doing, but I know what we're doing. I know y'all are going to appreciate it. Very, very much. So definitely tune in on March 4th. It's going to be a late night for us.
Yeah.
Because that's like in the morning Pacific time. So this is going live at 1 a.m. Japan time. So we're going to have a late night. We're going to have a late night. Well, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It is going to be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right. I guess, yeah, that's right. That went out, didn't it? The Twitch chat is saying we're gonna be the first one at 9 a.m. PST. I wasn't gonna mention this because I wasn't sure if this was out yet, but apparently it is since y'all know it. Yeah, because if you saw the last NGPX, there's like the company live streams that go on after the main showcase.
Right.
So there's like the first hour is the main showcase, and then a bunch of different companies do their own streams. So once again, just like we were last time around, we're the top batters for the live stream segment of NGPX.
That's awesome.
So yeah, so we're talking 8 a.m. Pacific for the showcase, 9 a.m. Pacific
Right there.
Right there.
Right there.
Inti Creates stream. That's 2 a.m. Japan time. We're going to be
Not keeping
coming
you
to
waiting.
you live at 2 in the morning from this very room.
Wow. Well then.
So stay up late, get up early wherever you are.
Yeah.
You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be so much fun. I apologize in advance if I am a sleepy mess. I'm going to do my best for you, because that's what I do. And finally, of course, the big ticket item of the stream. Topic number 4, and that is, of course, the reason we are here today. Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2 is getting its limited run games release this Friday, February 26th. Going live on limitedrungames.com. And there's, of course, this wonderful standard edition that you see here for Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4.
Very nice.
But wait, there's more. Because, let's see that other one, because this is my favorite. Yes, there it is. There it is. The classic edition of Curse of the Moon 2. Just look at that goodness.
That's the good stuff.
That is the good stuff. It was an absolute pleasure and delight to work with legendary artist Mr. Tom Du Bois once again to produce that classic style cover art for this. I mean, look at that. All 7 characters, front and center,
incredible.
In that style that only Mr. Du Bois can deliver. And it's not just the box art, because you get the poster with that art too.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
Of course, the original soundtrack, of which you're hearing this track and many others, of course. And I love these. The NES style sleeve case.
Yeah.
That's, if you grew up in the NES era,
got a few of those laying around.
You got a few of those laying around. It I don't know, man. It just adds like that NES touch, like few other things can. I think.
Yeah. And
it's awesome. And so it's only like it's so worth it. The classic edition is the absolute way to go. Gotta have that Tom Du Bois art, either on your shelf, on your wall, wherever you want it. It's so good. Tom is such an awesome dude. Just getting to work with him twice now to produce these Curse of the Moon art. Such a nice guy, super down to earth, and delivers amazing art at like speeds that how do you do this? It's crazy.
Really, just going all out on that art.
It's crazy. Oh, we got Kazami has some chat the day after her birthday. Getting that happy birthday!
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you! I mean, there you go. Hopefully, that's a birthday present waiting to happen for you, because you deserve it. You deserve it. The big 4-0. I mean, come on.
Yeah. It's right there.
It's right there. I mean, it's perfect. It's perfect. So definitely be on the lookout. It is an open pre-order period.
Okay. So
you don't have to worry about I gotta hit my refresh to get that in. Nope. Open pre-order for 4 weeks, starting this Friday, February 26th. Get those pre-orders in.
Choice is yours.
Yes. Choice is yours. Pick your platform. Pick your package. Either way, you're gonna love it. So thanks once again. It's always a pleasure to work with Limited Run. They always deliver such good stuff. I mean, and they're still. I know people are still on the lookout for. We just did Blaster Master 01 and 2. We did Mighty Gunvolt Burst. Now we got Curse of the Moon 2. Just keep that train going. Keep that train going.
So exciting.
It's so good. But since we're here talking about Curse of the Moon 2, I wanted to take the time today to just kind of hang out with y'all, just have a chill, fun stream, and just play some Curse of the Moon 2 with this fine gentleman here, and just hang out and have a good time. We'll be doing our best to look at chat while we play. Sometimes it's harder than others, but we'll be doing our best to keep y'all on our sites as we play through Curse of the Moon 2. We're just gonna start from the beginning, just do some co-op action, and just have a good time with y'all. That's what we're here to do. So then, without further ado, let's switch to the Switch.
Kick it on
some
over.
switch. Excellent, excellent. So we're gonna jump right in, start this here game. Let's do a fresh one here.
Clean start.
Now, this is the age-old question when it comes to a Bloodstained Curse of the Moon stream.
Jeez.
What do you think, chat? What do you think, chat? This is where y'all come in. This is where y'all come in. We have two options here. We could do this as a veteran, the classic, kick you in the face, retro difficult. Well, not even gonna. No, not doing legend. No, unless you really like watching us die. And of course, casual, which is a more modern style. No lives, no knockback. I think what modern gamers are more used to.
It's friendly. It's not easy, but it is.
It doesn't make the game easy per se. But yeah, so we got the choice between casual and veteran. People really wants to do legend. See, I goofed. I hyped it up too much. Like, oh no way! Shouldn't even said anything. Shouldn't even acknowledge the legend. But that's okay. That's okay. That's a body montage. Well, I'll tell you what. We're getting a lot of legends, but for the sake of stream quality, maybe let's cut the balance here and we'll do veteran. How's that sound? How's that sound? I think that sounds fair. We're gonna do 2 players. Yeah, see that was my fault for mentioning it. I should have just glazed right. I should have just glazed right over it. But that's my bad. That's my bad.
Let's get in there.
Yeah. Just skip past all our hard work. You know how we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, legend.
People appreciate it.
If you want the truest true, kick you in the teeth and then spit in your mouth while you're down, difficulty, then that is legend. I mean, because there were a bunch of NES-style games that, because the biggest thing about legend is going off screen and the instant respawn of enemies when you go off screen. That was always like just the nasty kick in the face.
Oh yeah.
Because you work so hard, especially when you get like the really like tanky, tough creatures. You work so hard, you take a beating just to take them down, and you take one little shimmy off. Yup, that's all it takes. That's all it takes, and all your hard work is completely for naught. You did it for nothing. You lose. You get nothing. Good day, sir. Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, not even necessarily. Usually just memory constraints, I guess. But hey, it's not a bug. It's a feature.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a bug. It's a feature. Yeah, I mean, what we know is like standard amounts of like storage and RAM and processor speeds nowadays. You look at like the storage capacity of like an NES cart.
Yeah. Like got more important stuff.
Some NES games, well, they sure as hell ain't gigabytes. Some of them aren't even megabytes. Yeah. There are not a small number of NES games that are like a certain number of kilobytes.
They're like 250.
Kilobytes. I bet you the kids these days, I've never even seen kilobytes for like an actual finished product. Because, yeah, like it's like a measurement that small doesn't like make sense, right? Like it makes you wonder, just like I know, okay, gamer boomer, yeah, I know, but it is funny though, just to kind of see like a game be. Like the newest Call of Duty, like 100 gigs or something like that.
Oh jeez. If only.
There are definitely games out there that are 100 gigs, like straight up.
Oh yeah.
So it's just like, you know, how many Super Mario Brothers can you fit in like modern Call of Duty? Like how would, wow. It just, yeah, woof, did that. Like how many Super Mario Brothers could you fit in a modern like Call of Duty game? I would love to know what that calculation
I
is.
didn't want to think about it.
Well, since I took a long walk up a short pier, I'm looking at y'all in the chat here.
That's the classic. You just don't press the jump button in time.
Yep.
That's it.
Go.
Try that again.
The music is so good in this game. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
kudos to these fine folks right over here.
You can get that soundtrack in the
Yeah,
Legendary Edition.
Yeah, pick up that that classic edition. You can get every single track in this game is on that soundtrack. So if you enjoy the tunage of Curse of the Moon 2, you'd be remiss to not get that classic edition for Moon Run. Seeing like, you know, Devs were most creative when they had less storage back then. I mean, there is something to be said, you know, like sometimes limitations can spark the most creative things. You know, when you have a certain set barriers to work within. You know, something, you know, paralyzed by choice is a thing. You know, so when you have constraints like that, you know, be it with sound or with art or with anything like that, I guess part of the creativity and the challenge is maximizing, you know, what you can do with the space you do have. So someone was live streaming it earlier today. I mean, I was actually I'm doing double stream duty today. I was over with the folks at Limited Run Games. They were just doing their own stream of Curse of the Moon. We just wrapped up an hour ago. So it's fun to do a double dose of Curse of the Moon today.
Good game.
Oh yes, it is. And see, this time I get to actually play. You know, when I'm not, you know, just failing to hit the jump button in time.
Right.
Too bad you don't have the little void charm.
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Ripping him up right about there. Seeing folks talk about Dragon Mark for Death over there in the YouTube. I'm glad to see people still enjoying Dragon Mark for Death. Like, there's so much to that game, and it's such just like, you know, just a massive package of a game that we put out for that. And so I'm really glad people are still talking about it and still enjoying it. So, God, she's such a badass. Man, like what an entrance, right? Like, jeez.
Duels on Getsu twins.
I do believe that the unofficial name we gave him was Blue Getsu.
Right, that's right, Blue Getsu. Red Getsu, Blue Getsu. Blue Getsu.
He's such a grump. He's such a grump.
You can't blame him. Overtime.
Of course. You don't live if you're not doing pogo. Honestly, like I said in the LRG stream, I'll say it again here, like, those mid-stage cutscenes are some of my favorite parts of the
They're
game.
very cool. I just love those little cute touches.
And that's kind of, you know, talking about like working within limitations. Like those little cutscenes of these little, you know, 8-bit style characters tell so much about them in just a short little thing. Because you learn so much about the characters in just 5 seconds of a little pixel art animation. You know what I mean? I think that's really cool.
Overshot it. I think it's that new Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection game.
It looks cool.
That
I haven't
cool.
played it, but it certainly looks cool.
I think it's coming out very soon.
Oh, is it not out yet? I thought it just came out, or
There
it
was
was
a
just about to come out.
demo that came out after the Direct.
Oh, maybe that was
I'm
it.
glad to see them going back to that one. It's a classic franchise.
Oh yeah, I love seeing. I hope that some of the big like IP holders out there. I hope that becomes like a trend. So there's so many amazing IPs that deserve some time in the spotlight in the modern age. From all kinds of stuff, from all different kinds of companies. So you always hope that those games can see the light of day again.
Oh, yeah.
Because there are just so many deserving IPs for that treatment. Let me poke your feet. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Shoot. I'm gonna give you a little trick to
yeah.
Jump arc is different than everybody else.
Oh my goodness gracious. Sometimes you gotta get like reused, because everyone else has like the same jump distance except for Dominique. So it's getting kind of reused to that.
Right. Great.
That's great. Gotta. Boop. Now don't forget, if you want to come up, there's a button you can hit. Yeah, there it is. You can be Box Boy. Box Getsu.
Is it like what was that? His favorite thing is like soba or something? Is it a box of
Something like that. Dominique has her glasses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, her glasses. Excuse me.
They're jumping too high.
A little bit. Yeah, I think that was like probably the sub weapon that is good for getting rid of these pain in the tuchuses.
Right.
But, just gotta be patient. Get it. I mean, this works too, I guess.
Teamwork
makes the dream work. All right. Here we go. We're gonna test the pogo skills. All right, here we go. Ah, yeah. Feels good, man. Just get your heart racing. Awesome. Get your heart racing a little bit. Like, that's one of the most satisfying things to do with
that's
Dominique.
really cool.
Like, you just feel so good. Do I keep the healing?
Healing is good.
Yeah, let's keep it. Yeah. You want to see if it's got... Oh,
yeah, that's not so bad. Can't really get at it. Oops, my bad.
It's alright. Ah, jeez Louise. You know what? I'm gonna...
Yeah, not a bad one.
There's two Getsu, so I mean...
Two Getsu.
One Getsu makes two Getsu. Listen, there's such pain in the Batouche. Got a little bit more weapon energy.
Yeah, not bad plan.
That's pretty good. Oh, I think this is the wind one.
It's pretty useful.
Get the wind. You know, let's go for it. Let's go for it.
Really tears these guys up.
Bye. Bye.
So good.
Oh, that never gets old. It really doesn't.
How many sub weapons are so good?
Crap on a crack right now. Juice. There we go. Yeah. Nice. Those three furs, that's the best. That's the best. People asking, next project is Gunvolt 3. Well, that's definitely in there.
Yeah.
The team is Whoa.
Almost,
that was scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, team's working hard on GV3. Was glad to see people excited for the Gunvolt franchise. You know, it's the IP very near and dear to our hearts.
For sure.
So you know, definitely, you know, stay tuned. Like I said, the team's working, and they will continue to work. I think when it's all said and done, because just from what I see around the office, man, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's so awesome. Do you want to get back? I want to keep my.
Sure.
Put that back pocket. And,
Resurrection.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yes, maybe you want that. Okay, we get one whip and one void thingy. That swoosh. That swoosh.
Yes, boss. Not a pushover like the first one.
Don't give you hype. Well, it's Gunvolt. It's hard not to give you hype. I mean,
right?
It's a hype game. It's a hype game. Sorry, not sorry. Alright, let's get this Whoopee Boys in action.
What?
Damn!
Jeez.
Wowza!
Right,
Wowza! That was a beatdown. That was an absolute wrecking.
That'll do it.
When grumpy, it's funny. Like you think Zangetsu is the grumpiest guy, and then you meet Robert.
Extra grumpy.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm going to shoot you. That's Robert. Good guy Zangetsu. Like, I think Zangetsu gets a lot of flack, but he's a good boy at heart.
He gets a lot of development in this game.
Yeah, he does. He really does. He's a good boy at heart. He's just he's a little angry, but he's a very good boy. He's a very good boy.
Absolutely. We got the real glass cannon now.
You see, make something Android exclusive. Y'all got the jokes. Y'all got jokes. This stage is Bob, so that is one of my favorites too. I love doing that.
Sniper tower.
What I love about just the way the planners, you know, did this is like, you know, you get a new character and then they really have like a chance to shine.
Right.
They really have a chance to shine in the stage after you get them.
Right. Yeah, it's very nice. Shows off their strength.
I will say, all these Curse of the Moon characters have very strong necks and shoulders.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. Let me just swoosh on down. Oh! Sorry, I just got mesmerized by that. I wasn't even like, I stopped paying attention because I was like, that was nice. That was real nice.
Overtime. This sniping is so good.
Especially for these like long range guys, because like you outrange them.
Yeah.
Or you could be a cool guy and just, you know, cut down all their arrows. like the true Bamf that you are.
Samurai strength. It's pretty tricky though. You know, to do the timing.
You gotta time it like perfectly. Yeah. It is no easy feat. Oh, nice.
Great.
Let's roll. Yeah, you pretty much need Robert for that.
Yeah.
Okay, checkpoint. Our glass boy's running a little.
Yeah.
Running a little low. Okay. There's something just like the big cannon is definitely my favorite Robert sub weapon.
Yeah, it's good.
Because it's just, I especially love like not just the fact that it's a giant cannon, but like the movement tech you can use with that. Like when I was seeing like speed runs of Curse of the Moon 2, which by the way, if you missed the speed run of Curse 2 at AGDQ last month, holy crap, go back and watch that. It's awesome. It's like because like the jumps you can make, because it gives him, he kind of gets like some knockback.
Right.
So he gets like a boost in the air, but also like some knockback too. That worked out.
Oh, that was good. Robert,
yeah, get that. And for him, that's pretty significant. Yeah, Dominic's really good in that part.
Well, where's the big gun?
Yeah, get that this stage.
Good question.
Yeah, let's say, let me get on your shoulders.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
Yeah, can you jump? Oh
No,
yeah. Oh yeah. That was very satisfying. I don't know if we're gonna get that one.
Yeah.
Here, switch to Dominique. I wonder how high we can get.
Oh.
Dang. just out of reach. Oh, wait.
Ooh, perfect. Very nice.
Well, crapola. I thought I had that. Go. Well,
I think we. Oh yeah.
we can't get that without Robert. I don't think we can.
We might be able to do it with just if you jump on the head jump.
Well, don't I feel silly? Oh well.
It's good to have Robert around anyway.
I regret nothing.
Co-op strength.
Yeah, right? Excuse me. Yeah.
Very
Just allow that boy. Excuse me. Stop. There we go. Someone talking about using Jason's weapon as a item in Dragon Mark for Death. That'd be pretty world breaky, but I mean, be interesting. Oh, actually, we want to reverse that here. Yeah. Or you could be the cool guy way. Do it like that.
Try it.
So that way it's infinitely cooler.
Pogo's good.
Pogo. Dominique, Shovel Knight, Corona, Scrooge McDuck.
Right.
They all share something in common, and it's that Pogo goodness. Get some friends here. Well, actually, I wonder. Here, oh, right in the noggin. Right in the noggin. That was kind of nice, not gonna lie. I always forget that you can attack that guy even when he has his shield up. gets one. Everyone gets one. Happens to the best of us. Fred gets to over here is a bit better in the health department.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna save Dominique for last, and she can undo our mess if we eat it again.
True.
Yeah, like chat, did you guys have any questions about like limited run release, just Curse of the Moon 2 in general, Galgan Returns, any for other stuff? You know, we're here for y'all. Oh yeah, totally. Oh nice.
Very good.
Yeah, that might that may not be the worst thing to have right about now. Let's see, let's get to okay. I'll take that. Yeah, make it to Robert, our fragile boy here. Oh, see.
I like this.
Sangetsu, nice. Well done. That is beautiful. Speaking of Galgan Returns, I was cracking up at the Sudden Good Burger reference. You're welcome. You're welcome. I aim to please. Out of the way. Okay. Yikes. Watch out. Okay.
Nice.
That could have gotten ugly. Because everybody was like one hit away from eating it. Angry bug train, yes. There he is, the goodest boy.
He has arrived.
It is good boy time. So good. That little
bark.
The little chiptune bark is just it's enough to warm anyone's heart.
Bark.
Robert, it's a dog. Chill, dude. Robert, man. Robert, like, it's... The portrait just really, I think, just sells
perfect.
so much.
Getting the pets.
I love the ice spikes.
Yeah.
We don't need a slippery boy. Would you wanna? Can you get over Dominique?
Yeah. You can hold right. You can get back up there with Robert, I think.
Yeah, that's true. That's the beauty of co-op. As long as one person can get to where you need him to go, both of you can.
It's nice.
Like, I love these little anime scenes between stages. I mean, yeah, like that. I think that is one of, like, it seems like it doesn't seem all that significant at first, but it really does a lot of heavy lifting for adding some character to these, you know, 8-bit sprites that can be really hard to do without, you know.
Right. It
was really hard to characterize, you know, characters back in the day when you only had 8-bit to work with. So, you know, like I remember when like seeing like Ninja Gaiden for the first time and those like 8-bit cutscenes, like that was
huge.
Yeah. And then like, you know, those started to become more and more common, but like you didn't get very much. You had to do a lot of character development with very, 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 very little. So those little cheeky cutscenes have always been just amazing ways to do that. Just mind me, just gonna crush these spikes.
And that never happened.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, you lost. Oh, it's all good. No harm, no foul. Whoosh. Oh no!
Wow, that was rough.
The slippery boys there.
Just got sniped in midair.
Oh, that's what. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. That will. Whoops. All the way down. Go all the way down first. I love the decor here, like that lion statue.
Yeah.
It just looks so awesome, man. Like, oh, I forgot you're a baddie. You are a baddie. Smash.
Keeps happening.
That's how they lure you. They lure you in. Here we go. Here's an interesting, albeit very specific question. What's your favorite pizza joint that you can and usually do get dessert from? Interesting. That is very specific.
Probably not.
I don't know.
Definitely partial to the pizza buffets that have dessert pizzas.
Oh yeah, those are very nice. Oh, sorry, I need to get that helping. I didn't realize you have about to eat it there.
Yeah, like the one that I guess I could go to the most here would be like Shakey's.
Yeah, there's a place called there's a place called Shakey's here. It's like a little pizza buffet. It's not the best pizza you'll ever eat in the world, but it does the job.
It keeps coming.
Yeah, that it definitely does do.
That's the important part. Yeah, the dessert pizza's gonna be quite good there. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Ooh, there it is.
There it is.
Love that one. Hot juice forte.
Just be impervious to harm for a hot minute.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the caramel pizzas they got.
Yeah, I do. I am a fan of that. Galgan Unlimited breadsticks, but pizza.
How'd you get that? Yeah.
Great.
Actually, so crucial.
Excuse me.
I get to look at that.
Oh. Nice, actually landed there. Now, don't forget, you can always just hit minus or select. Say select. Actually, minus.
Another minus.
Damn, this thing that Dominique feels right now.
There you go.
Smash.
I am gun.
Ah, crap on a cracker. Totally goofed on that one. Sorry about that. Oh no, both Getsus are only at 2. No. Oh no.
Bruh.
Why did we lose Dominique? The one character who could undo all of this mess. Dang it.
This is Robert, no.
All right, Robert. All right, Robert. We got a few minutes left. Let's see what you can do, pal.
Yeah,
Let's see what you can do, Robert. Come on. Come on.
Not his.
Come on. This is not his.
Suit.
No, it's not.
That helps.
Yeah, that helps a lot. Dang.
Clipped your foot. Well, should we just call it here?
Yeah, I think.
You made it this far, not losing a life.
We did. I just want to do this here. There's one thing I do want to do. Oh, I don't have enough. We need just a little bit more weapon. We need a little more weapon. Okay. All right, get on my head. Get on my head. Hey, you want to go for a ride? You want to go for a ride? Oh, you stupid frog, stop spawning. God. I'm just trying to have fun, frogs.
Do it.
Whee!
Yeah. Totally dead. There you go. What a way to go.
Oh, my goodness gracious. All right, guys. Okay, I think that's going to about do it for the gameplay session of the stream. It's always fun to do some
co-op is always
some
fun.
curse co-op. You guys, you just gotta get a full weapon tank and just do the Robert slide.
Just shotgun yourself across. Good stuff.
But yeah, so you got Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon 2, dropping on limited run games this Friday. I believe it goes live at 10 a.m. Eastern. I want to say 10 a.m. It's around there. But double check limitedrungames.com for that specific time. No rush. It is an open pre-order. So you got your time. You know, save your money. Do what you got to do. Definitely that classic edition with that sweet, sweet soundtrack. That Tom Du Bois art. My goodness gracious. You do not want to miss out on that for sure. We got that going on. I hope you guys are enjoying Galgan Returns as well. If you've not picked up Galgan Returns yet, it is available right now on the Nintendo Switch and Steam. And the Collector's Edition, the Birthday Suit Edition, as it is called, still available for you guys. And there's Steam versions of that too. You can get the Birthday Suit Edition with a Steam code and, of course, with a Nintendo Switch physical version as well. Entirely up to you. And of course, do not forget to tune in next week on March 4th at 8 a.m. Pacific starts the New Game Plus Expo NGPX Showcase. We are very, very happy to be a part of it. We cannot wait to share the goodies we have in store for y'all at NGPX. And stick around after the showcase. We are top batters on that NGPX stream at 9 a.m. Pacific on March 4th. I like the shirt. Oh, thank you very much. So make sure you tune in because trust me when I say you are not going to want to miss what we have in store.
Super excited.
As for the next Inti Creates stream, we will be back again 2 Wednesdays from now, which I believe is 2 Wednesdays for us, which is March 10th. It'll be March 9th for you guys. Same time, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. So we will see you back here at Inti Creates HQ then. And of course, at the NGPX live stream as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us. I hope you had a great time. We'll see you again very soon. Until then, make sure you stay safe. Make sure you wash your hands. Make sure you be well. Wear your masks. We love you. Good night.
Take it easy.
Bye.